What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I present to you Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Final Mix Remix. In the last episode, we made our way to a brand new planet, Halloween Town, based off of the movie The Nightmare Before Christmas. We met up with some of the residents that live here, Jack Skellington, Dr. Finkelstein, the mayor, all kinds of good stuff, and found out that they're trying to control the Heartless in order to use them in their Halloween spectacular. Unfortunately, the Heartless can't be controlled that easily, and they are running amok. However, we're trying to build a heart right now that apparently we can put inside of a Heartless, because it's a Heartless. I don't know why you would think it would need a heart, then it wouldn't be a Heartless anymore, it would be a Heart-id. Is that what it is? I don't know, whatever. And we need to go and find some ingredients. We got Memory from Sally's Forget-Me-Not, and now we're looking for Surprise, and that would happen to be this way, through the graveyard. We apparently got to go find the mayor right now in order for him to give us whatever surprise is. I don't know how you're going to, objectify a surprise, but I'm sure he'll figure out something or some way in order to activate that type of emotion in us, and then give us an item in order to represent it. But until that time, we have a bunch of guys here that will be running around and fighting, and Goofy levels up. Good, his defense goes up. Can't go wrong with that either. We're just going to be running through these guys, destroying them here in the graveyard, because we need to go through that tombstone that was right there. Lock, Shock, and Barrel actually came through that in the last episode, so you know that they're going to be doing something. They're going to interfere some way with our building of the heart, and it's just going to be annoying, because they work for Oogie Boogie, and Oogie Boogie's the bad guy here, which is kind of weird considering they're all, doing crazy stuff. But hey, whatever. It's the purpose of it all. You gotta have some type of person causing havoc and annoyance. Anywho, we can examine this and jump on in. And then while we're in here, we can look around. We have a new area here. This is the Boneyard. Very cool name. And let's see, what do we got? We got a giant pumpkin right in front of us. Yeah, there it is. That's a pumpkin, alright. Big thing. And the mayor's standing over here. So let's go talk with him, see what he has to say. Ghosts rise from those tombstones. Check the tombstones in the order that ghosts appear. If you get it wrong, you're in for a surprise. Yeah, that would be a battle, actually, if we get it wrong. But we want to make sure we get it right. So, I like how it was all the way at the end. You got to keep an eye on it. There we go. Should only be these three that pop up. So now you got to examine the right tombstone in the right order. So it's like a Simon Says game. And you know you get it by having that sound. Oh! Splendid! Now go look at the pumpkin. Oh, the big thing? The big pumpkin that we saw before? What happened? Oh, wow, look at that. It blew apart. It's all smooshed now. Make some pumpkin pie out of this. And inside of that, we get a Jack in the Box, which I guess would be a surprise for you. If you ever played with those things, they can kind of be a little surprising. Just watch the movie Elf. Well, that was some surprise, eh? Yeah, I'd have to say it was, Mr. Mayor. Anywho, so, this is the mayor for experienced Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993. The two-faced mayor of Halloween Town. He switches from happy face to sad face depending on his mood, which changes continuously. He's working with Jack to make this year's festival the best ever. It's not continuously, it's constantly. That's in the journal. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm reading, but you get the gist. So he has a happy face, and behind him he has a sad face. So, yeah, you get the whole two-faced mayor shtick going, and then you get this, bipolar character going as well. So the mayor has a lot of development to him, even though he's a very simple and underused character. But we got the surprise. That's all we needed. Let us jump back through here. And head ourselves back to Dr. Finkelstein and give him the Jack in the Box. There's nothing else here. I think there's, I thought there was, a chest or something here, but I guess not. Maybe it's a different area I'm thinking of. The Halloween Town's fairly easy to get around. It's kind of a lot of the same interconnecting areas. You can kind of make yourself a mental map fairly easily. It's just the color scheme makes everything flow together. So I may be thinking of one area when it's really a different one or something along that ways. Alright, I do like the color scheme though, all the grays and very shadowy to give it that eerie, spooky feeling. Can't go wrong with trying to set the mood of Halloween Town, that's for sure. Alright, Doc, we got your surprise. What are you going to do now? Actually, you know what we're going to do first? We're going to talk about the Doc while he's sitting there. Might as well do that before anything else happens. This is Dr. Finkelstein. Of course, he was in Nightmare Before Christmas in 1993. The mad scientist who created a heart to help Jack control the Heartless dancing. Sally is another of his creations. She helps him around the lab, but she'd much rather spend time with Jack. That's a weird journal entry, Jiminy. It's more about Sally than it is about the doctor. Could have thrown something more into him, like his head being able to pop open and scratch his brain or something like that. But no. We gotta talk about Sally. Anyway, here you go, Doc. Here's the surprise. Yes, this is it. Alright, let's hope it works now.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Oh boy. Why, you three? And of course, Lock, Shock, and Barrel ran away with the heart. Who didn't see that coming? The nerve of those little hooligans stealing my work. Yeah, I know, right? It's all crazy. You know what? This probably would have been the better angle to talk to him about. I kind of forgot that he spun around there. Oh well, what can you do? We already made his introductions and all that other good stuff, so let us move along and chase after Lock, Shock, and Barrel because they stole the heart, those little jerks. But how are we going to catch them? They are so far ahead of us, and they have a tub that moves at, like, Mach speed when it feels like it.
Ah, we lost them.
Alright, Zero.
Zero! After them, quick!
Get him, boy! Get him! Oh, he faced through the wall. We can't do that, Zero. You're going to have to help us try to find another way. Oh, okay, cool. So we actually have new guys here. These flying guys are called gargoyles. These are winged Heartless that mostly appear in Halloween Town. They can move from one place to another almost without notice. Since they are prone to sneak attack, they often get caught off guard by counterattacks. So when you're fighting them, they'll actually turn into this like black mist and they'll fly around the field. And occasionally they'll come behind you when you least expect it. So you just want to keep an eye on them, you want to keep them locked on, and then if they're far enough away from you, just pepper them with any type of magic skill you have. They'll go down fairly easily because of that. And right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to beat up as many of the White Knights, and now that the Gargoyles are here, they also drop lucid gems, because I know I'm going to need them for something a little bit later. We have a few synthesis items that I know I'm going to want to make, and I'm going to need some lucid gems. I don't exactly know how many I'm going to need, but the more I get, the better. Oh wow, I know that place. That's from, well, the movie, obviously, and it's doing exactly what it did in the movie. It stretched its little tentacle out, and look at them walking in their little tub with feet on it. I love the moon. The moon contrast is just so cool here. It just screams this movie. I mean, it is like a symbol of sorts, but still. Oh, hi. Lots of guys here. More gargoyles that we can go and beat the crud out of in order to hoping they can drop some loose gems. Let's see what else we got. I feel like these guys are just going to come at us in waves right now, so I'm going to take a little bit in order to take them down, and I'll meet you in our next destination. So, away I go. More. Alright, we are good to go. Let us jump into this coffin and head ourselves to the boneyard. I gotta tell you, those gargoyles are great because they drop so much magic recovery, so you might as well just keep using as much magic as you can while you're fighting them, because they're just gonna help you refill it anyway. Well, maybe those ghosts would play another game, as Simon says, but whatever. Okay, so in this next area, we have a chance of actually running into a pretty rare and hard, well, not really that hard, sort of hard, enemy. And it does not look like we ran into that person right now. Didn't mean to hit pause because I was trying to get what the actual name of this place is. I believe it's Moonlight Hill or something like that. But we'll figure that out later. No, but there is, oh wow, max item and learn treasure magnet. Cool, I'll take 2 thumbs up to that. But yeah, there is an enemy that will appear here in this particular section that I would actually like to talk about if I encountered them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out this place so you can actually see the gargoyles do their black mist escape techniques right there and sneaking. Ooh, item, what is it? Grab it, lucid gem, sweet. Alright, as I was saying, let me clear out this area of enemies, and then I will kind of come back and forth and see if I can hopefully find that rare enemy that's here, because I know you all like to see it, and of course I'll let you know if anybody levels up or anything interesting happens. So, alright, enough of this. Let's just do what we gotta do, and earn some experience, and some items, and some good stuff. Here we go. Fight! Alright, Goofy leveled up, he gained max items, and he learned the ability Second Wind, which actually I'm going to take the time right now to actually explain what that is. Let's go to the ability section for Goofy, and you will see exactly what Second Wind will do for him. Recover from KO status quickly with full HP fully restored. This is great for your partners because if they ever get knocked out, he comes back into the fight faster, and like it says, his HP will be completely filled up back to, where it's supposed to be in max. So I would love to throw that on him, but it requires 3 AP, and there really isn't much that I want to take off of him. I don't want to take off Tornado or Rocket, because, I mean, Goofy's strong, but the special abilities really make him really good. And then, of course, we had Treasure Magnet, which I need 1 more AP to use, and Donald has nothing. So, for right now, I just gotta kind of leave him the way he is, but, alright, I'm still running around. I still haven't found that enemy that I'm looking for, but I will not give up. I will find him. Don't you worry. You don't have to watch it, and at least for me, it gains me a few more levels, so why not? Alright, be right back. Alright, Sora got some strength. Not a bad level up. Oh, finally! There they are! They are jumping at us right now. These are the Black Fungus! They are hostile Heartless. Unlike the white mushrooms, they attack with poison. Defeating them may bring good things, but it's not easy. And trust me, it really isn't. Even though it has 9 HP, the defense of these things are just unreal. No matter how much you try to beat them down, it doesn't really go, like, far and fast. So you have to really pepper on the attacks on them. Plus, they also shoot out poison that will, of course, poison you, and you will lose HP as you fight them. And occasionally they will turn silver, in which case they are invulnerable to every type of attack. And you just have to kind of wait out until they're moved back to normal and whatnot, because they'll only stay in it for a limited amount of time. Eventually they will transform back to their original selves where they're able to get hit, and so we can now go forward and beat them. They will always give the same amount of experience, they will always have the same amount of HP. It's the types of items that they drop that all determines how, good they are. And a lot of it also has to do with what if you hit them with a critical hit at the end. If you hit them with a critical hit as a final blow, it increases their chance of dropping various items. So it all depends on what item you have equipped, what Keyblade. Anyway, I'm walking around here, which is Moonlight Hill. There's a lot of different things here. We have a pumpkin that you can pick up and throw, but if you strike it, it will actually ignite and blow up like a bomb. So you have yourself a little pumpkin bomb right here. Very Green Goblin-like. In addition to that, we have, let me watch this thing blow up. Yay! We have this little platform over here that I'm trying to lock onto, and if you shoot it with fire, it becomes a movable platform that will give you a shortcut over to that graveyard area over there. That's the area where we met Sally and where Zero is, or was, but it's like a shortcut in between. But what we need to do is we need to come over here near the hilltop and hit the button, and this will actually extend out the top of the hill, giving us the ability to walk across and follow Zero wherever he ended up going. Plus, this is the way that Lock, Shock, and Barrel went, so of course this has to be the right way. I mean, what else? Alright, next area we're in, I believe this area is called the Bridge. There's a bunch of enemies in here that'll come in several waves. There's also some items in here that we need to collect, but I won't be able to do that while the enemies are running around. So, as usual, I will skip to the end after the area is cleared out, and I collect everything that I possibly can from the enemy. So, go away! Getcha! 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 Gotta search every nook and cranny in here in order to make sure all the enemies have been defeated. But yeah, here we are on the bridge, and as you can probably see, there's some treasure chests that we can probably get ourselves to. Well, we will get ourselves to. Some will be a little bit more difficult than others, but this one's easy. A Flare G, which is a good, I believe, engine for our gummy ship. I already have a flare, but I was looking for a second one, so maybe I'll throw that on in between episodes. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really gotten too many good gummy blocks to throw on within this area. Well, alright, so we get a Meteor G, which is another laser. Maybe I will throw it on. Maybe I'll give myself a third laser. Why not, right? I mean, we have a lot of power. Let's do it, I say. Let's put as much firepower on that thing as possible. Make it crazy. Okay, so now that box up there in the corner is possible to get to. I have gone to it a few times, and can be done with the high jump. It's very difficult and a little annoying. You gotta be pretty good with your platforming, and I obviously am a little lackluster on it, but I know that I can do it. I know for a fact that I can get up there. It's gonna take me a few tries. It's gonna take me a little bit of frustration, a little bit of annoyance, a little bit of screaming, hopefully no broken controllers, but I can make it up there. You got a little glitch point there where Sora can actually stand on the side of the hill but I don't think it's in a position where he's able to jump up and over the actual ledge. So you gotta like jump in the air and swing your keyblade at maximum height in order to get there and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just gonna do it. Hold on a second. Okay. Come on. Let's go now. Stupid ledge. Come on, I can do this. Do it, Sora. That was completely the wrong way. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, come on. Frustrating. Let's go. Oh, I got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stand still. Whoa, okay, good. I made it. Okay, good. So, what did I almost throw my controller through a wall in order to get? A defense up. So, you know what? Take a little time, take a little breather, and get yourself up there, because any stat boosting ability or any stat boosting item is well worth getting. So I am more than happy with grabbing that. Alright, enough of this area. I'm done with it. Let us move on to the next one. All this is all cleared out good. Oogie's Manor. Did they, like, just get here, or is this, like, what happened well before we got here?
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
Of course! He's your villain! Why wouldn't he be behind this? Who else would be behind this? The creature under the stairs? The clown with the tearaway face? I don't think so. Has to be Oogie. Anyway, here we are at Oogie's Manor. We are up very high on this bridge. I would highly advise not falling down there, but if you do, it's okay. There's ways to get yourself up and around and everything. I'll go over all that later, but for right now, we need to climb up Oogie's Manor and get to where we need to get to, and that would be where Lock, Shock, and Barrel are, to make sure that they don't use the heart or give the heart to Oogie or whatever the heck they actually plan on doing. I don't know exactly what they plan on doing. They just listen to Oogie and follow his orders. That's really it. Anyway, chest is an ether. Okay, inside of these initial doors here, there used to be a red Trinity mark in here. If you're playing the original Kingdom Hearts, there was one in here. I believe it was right near the door, or I can't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure it was near the door. It would like crack open the door or something like that. But at the end of the events of Halloween Town, Oogie's Manor is not here anymore. So that was actually a missable item, and they're very nice, in the original Kingdom Hearts. There was that one Trinity that you were not able to get. However, here in Final Mix, they moved it, so this way, if you run through and whatnot and you didn't happen to get it, or you went through all the storyline, you aren't missing out on anything, which is why I like Final Mix. Final Mix is great because it takes missable items that were in the original Kingdom Hearts, which was few and far between, by the way, and makes them able to be gotten at any point in the game, so you're never without, basically. All you gotta really worry about is trying to find all the new and rare items to synthesize all the new and better equipment with, because that's all part of the 100% completion now, isn't it? And that's exactly what I'm going to be going for. Well, I cross my fingers to that. It looks that way. I'm so far on track for 100% complete. I have things pretty well planned out and whatnot. Gotta go get some items that happen to be up there in those cages. That's gonna come later after we do a few more story events here in Halloween Town, or Oogie's Manor, wherever you wanna. Halloween Town, the planet, Oogie's Manor, the map, whatever. Oh, Mega Potion! I'll take that, thank you very much. Wish you would drop some Lucid Gems, but whatever. That's a shortcut to go down, but we're not going to use that. We definitely don't want to go down. Do your best to not fall off, because you're going to have to climb back all the way up if you end up falling off, and that can just be tedious and annoying and stretching out longer than it has to. Oh, I see you up there. Oh no, you think you're going to hide from me up there in the tree? I don't think so. We're going to fire you down. Come on, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He's too far away. Oh, he turned into his, like, smog. There we go. Good job, guys. Kick him as he came out of that special mode that he was in. Alright, a few search ghosts. Let's take care of them. I can see that you're there because of my target, but the camera is not assisting me. The camera in this particular level is just a pain. There was one point when I was running around doing like my, I don't want to call it grinding, but more finding those black fungi, that the camera was like stuck in the wall, and I couldn't do anything, so I was just swinging whoa, get back up, get away from that, okay. I was just swinging wildly, hoping that I was hitting something. Speaking of hitting something, that guy needs to go away. There we go. Okay. It's all still red. Oh, hi. How you doing? What's going on? And you fell down again. That's wonderful. Good job, White Knight. Way to be. Anyway, whatever. Let's go into the evil playroom. And here we are in a boss fight with Locke, the ringleader of the trio. Their walking bathtub helps them get around while they commit all kinds of mischief. They sometimes help Oogie, but they're not really fond of him. Shock! Along with Locke and Barrel, she's part of Boogie's plot to take over Halloween Town. Shock is the most cunning member of the trio. She keeps her cool when the others two are losing it. And finally, there is Barrel, a member of the trio. He's a little slow and often ends up as the butt of his partner's pranks and practical jokes. You gain experience from these three based off of the order that you beat them in. So in order to maximize your experience, I recommend beating Barrel last. He gives you the most out of them all. Plus, he has the most HP, so he's going to take a few extra whacks in order to beat him. But we leveled up. Excellent. We were just following orders. Yeah, sure, that's what they all say. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. Of course he did, after you told him. Oh, it's Barrel's fault? No, it isn't. Leave your little guy alone. I don't think they're brothers and sisters. They're just little imps that run around and whatnot, like little creatures. But whatever, we can call them all brothers and sisters or something like that. Maybe it's just a term of endearment, whatever. Oh, poor Barrel. He's getting the blame passed over to him. Oh, stop it, Shock. You know what you did. You all do. Anyway, what is Jack doing? He's doing like some creepy stance thing, whatever. Okay, so we have a small save point up there if you want to use that. Oogie Boogie told us not to give away its hiding place. Okay. Oh, and we're not supposed to talk about the lever either. Oh, really? Oh, thank you guys. I'll have to remember this lever that you speak of. What about you? What do you have to say? Oogie Boogie made us do it. We had no choice. You always have a choice, and you love doing the stuff that's most like prankish and mischievous. There's no way I'm gonna take you. If I do that, Oogie Boogie would eat us too. Yeah, he probably would actually. Oogie just kind of eats whatever he feels like eating, that's for sure. Alright, what about you, young lady? What do you have to say for yourself while you're in the corner? Hey, I was following Oogie Boogie's orders. Oh, really? I thought it was all Barrel's idea. Really? We don't have the heart. Oogie has it. Okay, we saw you throw it down. That's fine. So now we gotta go after Oogie. And that's gonna be a little bit further down. But first we're gonna strike this lever here. This will enable us to get a few of the treasure chests that we weren't able to get before. I know they say something. Oh, here we go. You'll never find the green door. Well, that's a pretty good hint as to where we need to go next. We must look for a green door. And let me tell you, this door, oh, it's green. It is very, very green, actually. But after we hit that lever, or however you want to call it, we now are able to get a few of the treasure chests that have made it themselves available. And they happen to be in those cages, ooh, red gem, I'll take that you've seen throughout Oogie's Manor as we have been climbing. You were unable to get to it even with high jump. So now that we have hit the lever, they are now able for us to get to easily enough. Here we are, here's one of them. But you gotta watch out for the enemies that spawn right next to it, so you're not able to open a chest while your command bar is in the red, so you have to take out the guys or get rid of them some way in order for it to turn blue so we can go and get whatever goodies are inside. What do we got here? What is this? A Mega Ether. Alright, sure, why not? I could always use more of those. I've been throwing Mega Potions into my item slots. I might as well start throwing Mega Ethers as well. I think I have a new item slot as well that just opened up to Sora. So, that's pretty good. Not like I'm using items all that much, but it's always good to have them just in case. And the cage is below me, so I gotta get down there without going too far down. I see it down there. Oh, okay, I don't like that. I don't trust that fall. Why don't I just fall on the cage? There we go. Much better. Unfortunately, everyone is above me, so I can't assist in battle. And I gotta wait until they're done doing whatever it is that they're doing. Oh, hey, Goofy. Before I am able to open the cage. Okay, good. Well, the cage is already open. I meant open the treasure box. What are you? Auriculum. Alright, I'll take that. Always good to have that type of synthesis item. And right here we have a door, which when we examine it, will suck us in. Whoosh! And spit us out kind of in the bottom. It's like a halfway point down the tree, or down Oogie's Manor. I don't know. It looks like a big tree to me, whatever. And if you can see right over there, it is a green door. A very green door with Oogie's face on it. Because that's not telling us that's where we need to go. No, not at all. But before I go into there, we are actually going to make a little bit... Oh, good. Goofy's strength increase. Very good. We're going to explore a little bit at the very, very bottom here. So let us jump and fall. After we beat that guy, apparently. Here we go. Whee! Poof. There's not really much down here except for more enemies in order to fight. Just more places for them to spawn, basically. More items to get and experience and all that good stuff. But what I do want to do while I'm down here is I do want to point out where that other Trinity got moved to. The red Trinity that was in Oogie's Manor got moved down here to this section, and now you'll be able to get it no matter what. So after Oogie's Manor is gone, you can always come back here, which is what we're going to do actually, and get that red Trinity mark and add it to our list. The other thing that you have down here is the walking bathtub, and that's how you get out of this ravine if you want to go all the way back up top instead of going all the way back to the main square, Guillotine Square, whatever it is. Taking the bathtub up, you actually can kind of see Oogie's face right there too, so it's a little bit of a hint of where to go. We are now back up top, right out front of the main gates to Oogie's Manor, and we don't want to be here, we actually just want to fall down. So let me beat these guys. Nothing. Alright, whatever. Let's, yeah, this is a good spot. Let's jump here, and we'll go around this way, and there it is. There's Oogie's big smiley-ish face, all plastered up on this door. And even though it's not really a door, it's technically a guillotine because you can see the blade above it. But hey, whatever. What can you do? This is exactly where Oogie Boogie is, and as soon as we go through there, we will be thrown into a boss fight, and then that's going to be almost the end of Halloween Town. So we're going to do that in the next episode. We'll go through the door here, we will fight Oogie, and we will get back at the heart and actually see if Dr. Finkelstein's experiment worked. I don't think it did personally, but that's just me. And even though I know what's going to happen later in the story anyway, I could have told you beforehand that it wasn't going to work. And I'm sure you could too. It's kind of self-obvious. Anywho, thank you all for watching. Be sure to rate and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. Until next time, where we go through actually a few boss battles, you'd be surprised at what happens with this, the end of Halloween Town. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.